What's going on, everybody? 8 Streets back with another video. So I haven't really posted on here in a while because I've actually had a whole bunch of stuff to to do, stuff to keep up with, and yeah, also dealing with the release of my album and stuff like that. It's it's going very, very, very well so far. So if you've actually supported me by listening to the album, thank you so much, because it's actually going very strong so far. So yeah, it has over 1,000 streams. Like, what? It's not much, but hey, I'm getting up there. And yeah, it's reached Brazil, Norway, the UK. I mean, places that I never even thought that it would reach. It's crazy. But yeah, on my free time, I've actually been doing a bit of updates around the area. And before I get to that, yeah, about Avengers Tower. So yeah, I've actually done some updates to that as well. But I know that a lot of you, even when you've been subscribed to my main channel, you've actually been asking for a tutorial on building the Avengers Tower. I'm still sort of working on that. I just still gotta plan things out, because just look at this. It's such a complicated build, and it took me literally a month to make this. So yeah, a lot of curves. It's usually tough to make stuff round in Minecraft, and yeah, dealing with the fact that I had to pretty much work around curving this side of the building. Yeah, that was not easy. I mean, it was all random. That's the first step for the tutorial for the tower. But I had to find a way that it could potentially look good within the building. So yeah, it was a long process. And when doing stuff like this, you have to find different ways to work around it as well, because it's yeah, this this doesn't look fully round. It looks like this area kind of does have a bit of a corner. So yeah, that's just letting you know what to expect when you actually build something like this. But yeah, I am working on a tutorial, so I haven't really given up on that. But yeah, let's get straight to this world. So I've pretty much done some updates in some areas. So I've actually added a new feature to the Avengers Tower, especially since there's since the PS4 edition has the Bedrock, is now known as the Bedrock edition. So yeah. So
clear weather.
Yeah, that pressure plate, that should give you a bit of a a clue with the weather. So this actually involves Thor's room, and I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going at with this. All right, here we are. So there's something out here that will be a clear indication of what's gonna happen.
Changing terrain and thunder.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Snow inside. Well, let's not take that as snow, because Asgard, it's actually within Marvel. Oh, okay. What are you doing here? So in the MCU, and within Marvel in general, Asgard is actually known to have a bunch of magic and stuff like that. So let's take it as you know, some form of Asgardian magic. So yeah. And another update that I've actually done. Well, I'm still sort of in the process of making this, but this over here is gonna be sort of you know, a Minecraft version of the time stone. I mean, like, it's gonna be bigger, but hey, it's still gonna be the time stone. Since yeah, I guess Doctor Strange ran into a bit of issues involving Dormammu, and so yeah, kind of trusted Thor with it. Speaking of Thor, let's sleep in his bed, which is sort of reminiscent of his well, of Odin's throne in Asgard. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, that's the new time stone, and the way that that's actually gonna work is that I set up a command block over here, and so I don't know if this is actually gonna work, but I've been looking up some tutorials on this. But for the whole weather changing thing, it's simple, very, very simple. So what I did was I put a command block. Oh, why did? Okay, yeah. I put a command block, like, you know, right in front of the door. And so once somebody actually steps on the pressure plate, assuming maybe Thor, since this is actually Thor's room, then yeah, they can actually summon the thunder themselves. So it'll be a little bit more immersive. It's pretty insane. So oh, I'm so... Actually, since this is here, I don't think I really need this button. And so I could just simply switch this to glass. Yeah. Now, Thor has his own exclusive feature to the floor. That's insane. Now there isn't one for clear weather at the way to the helipad, but I'm actually gonna be working on that. It's pretty insane. Now, oh yeah, as I actually make my way downstairs, I can actually show you what the command is. It's actually quite basic, but if you're actually, you know, a PS4 player, then yeah, you probably won't actually know this.
Changing to clear weather.
That's a whole lot better. Look at that. It's crazy. So yeah, there's a command block right under the pressure plate, and look at that. It actually comes up with a bit of a complicated menu, but this is the command. It's pretty simple. /weather clear. And so yeah, you can't normally get command blocks within your inventory. So yeah, you'll have to press right on the D-pad and just put in give, well, /give @self or @s command block. So yeah. Now this area was made specifically to summon Thor. Better yet, this is actually the world's spawn area. Actually, gotta put that over here. But yeah, when somebody actually comes in, it'll be like they actually came through the Bifrost, because, you know, logically, if you already have the Avengers Tower and, like, you know, a whole bunch of Marvel themed stuff, then yeah, how else are you gonna get here? There's no planes in Minecraft. There's no yeah, none of that. So Yeah, and Asgard, it's not in Minecraft either, but hey, let's just pretend that it is. Because or actually let's assume that it is, because pretty much the Avengers already set up their base here. So yeah, it's all set. And I don't know if you actually remember this, but or better yet, I don't even know if I've actually shown you, but in the mall there was actually this before I get to the mall, I actually added a brand new new area with a really fancy pattern that kind of is a bit reminiscent of how a hall, well, the ceiling of a hall looked in the New Dreamland HQ before it got corrupted, or well, caught up in the corruption. I mean, this world is a testimony in itself. My goodness. But yeah, in one hall of the New Dreamland HQ that led to the main office, there was this fancy ceiling pattern. And so, yeah, I pretty much, came up with, I pretty much placed down blocks and, yeah, came up with it as I was actually building. So yeah, actually, something doesn't look right. I might not really want to. Okay, yeah, this might be good. So here we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Right on the spot. Absolutely perfect. So, yeah. I was thinking that, if I don't have any form of ideas to come up with for a video, or better yet, in my free time, while I'm actually updating the world, I might as well film it. That way I could actually give you a bit of a kind of a tutorial, mini tutorial on how I actually built everything. I mean, not really block by block, but yeah, it'll be a bit of a journey for me and you guys, because I would actually teach you guys something as well. You might remember that over here there was actually a store that was surrounded by black and yellow blocks, and I am not speaking about Wiz Khalifa, so don't bring up the song Black and Yellow. But yeah, those blocks have actually been taken off. It's all complete, so we officially have a brand new store. It's sort of like a Ross or something like that. So yeah, I actually put down a whole bunch of armor stands. I put down a whole bunch of chests and scaffolding and carpets to resemble shelves and stuff like that. It's pretty insane. So these would actually be the checkout areas. So the cashiers would actually stand over here. This would be the screen to check your balance and stuff like that. This would be the area to put in stuff for your credit or debit card. Or, well, in Minecraft there's no cards and stuff like that, but yeah. And so yeah, this would actually be the full checkout area for any kind of store. So there's hoppers that actually lead over to the chest over here, and everything actually moves. And so yeah, you got nothing to worry about. It all ends up there, and you can actually end up paying for it. And so I don't think I showed you guys this, but I'm actually in the process of building a bank. I have this design for the ceiling, which I'm still sort of working on, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna go the villager route and make the main new Dreamland currency, emeralds. So, yeah. It's gonna be insane. So there's gonna be a huge vault that is actually in that area. So yeah, here you can actually browse through the different outfits. Whoa, okay. And run through the aisles and stuff like that. It's actually pretty insane. It's reminiscent of a Ross or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, these are the changing rooms. I'm not going in there. I'm just saying. I'm a man. No, I'm kidding. I mean, like it's like it's all the same on both sides. So yeah, there's an armor stand, so you can actually like close yourself in, try on your clothes, and as long as stuff doesn't actually like get in your way for the view, you can actually like pretty much switch the camera view, as kind of a mirror, sort of a DIY mirror, and yeah. Oh, and as you might have seen, I'm sort of in the process of getting my my skin back. Like as long as as soon as Mojang updates the game, that way everybody could actually get their particular skins. Then yeah, I'll be sticking with this. I mean, like it's going pretty well so far. I mean, in different worlds and like in different texture packs, this would actually be a leather cap. But yeah, this is mainly because I'm using the city texture pack. I just love the fact that they got shades. I love it. So yeah, everywhere else you would actually see my eyes. So the changing rooms are all the same. And yes, I went into the women's area. Do not take this the wrong way. So that store's going to remain open. I didn't even put a sign up there. How dare me. I'll probably do that later. I'm probably going to sleep in the Idea store. Not IKEA, but Idea. You see, because each store is pretty much, it resembles the real stores. Now I'm gonna go to sleep over here. Okay, where? Okay, I was kind of worried there for a second because in my Guardian Temple home, I pretty much had to raise the ceiling of the house in order to pretty much get out of bed and not have to worry about my head being in the ceiling. It's pretty insane. See, this is what I mean. Instead of an Apple store, it's a golden Apple store. I'm saying it's better, but it kind of resembles it. And as I make my way to my Guardian Temple home, I'm actually turning my pathway into a road because, I do plan on, possibly making buildings and turning it into a city and stuff like that. So this will be pretty interesting. And yeah. Oh, and I know I actually mentioned having a server and stuff like that. I mean, I guess what what I actually meant was either a realm or something like that. I'm not really sure about how that would actually work, but yeah, in the near or far future, whenever they actually update the game to have servers and realms and stuff like that, I'm actually going to host my own realm. And already I'd have some way for you guys to come in and edit as you actually please, or build as you please. Just do not tear down or blow up or, you know, damage any of my stuff, because I actually put a lot of work into this. Or I'm like, if there is you know, any destruction to be done, might as well make a backup of this. So yeah, this will be pretty insane. So yeah, I'm turning this into a road. You can already see the lanes. And so yeah, there's a sidewalk and a whole lot more. And within my within my structure block video, oh yeah, I showed you guys my my Guardian Temple home with a whole bunch of sand on it because I was clearing out the water. Well, it's officially done. I mean, I'm gonna have to light this area up, but like, you know, I'm gonna have to put this on peaceful so that the mobs don't spawn, because like, you know, I don't want any random torches just like, you know, messing up the view of the area. So here's what I mean by raising the ceiling. So before this area used to be a bit lower. So, you know, covering these gold blocks. But I managed to raise the ceiling. I mean, looks okay. While I'm in the area, I might as well show you guys the bank. I actually made New Dreamland just well, actually even the first Dreamland world as pretty much a like, you know, a place for a potential community to, you know, play, build, interact with each other and stuff like that. So like, you know, that way it could be a whole lot more fun, and you know, people could actually build whatever they want to build, not cause so much destruction and stuff like that. It'll be a calm and peaceful community and stuff like that, because like, you know, I've actually built multiple, and I mean multiple houses. And so, you know, anybody could actually, like, you know, claim that as their home and stuff like that, or they could actually build a house, but build a house themselves, or request for me to build a house for them. And so that could actually be done. Okay, things just got very dark and very rainy, so I don't think I'll be able to show you guys what I was going to show you in this area at this point. So I'm actually going to go way back to my Guardian Temple home and head to sleep. All right, and here we go. Look at that thing. Kind of looks like it could be a supersized Xbox Series X. This area is going to be cleared, and it's going to be quite insane. So, yeah, check this out. Yeah, it just got a little bit dark. And, yeah, the floor is made of emeralds. Yeah, it's pretty insane. And down here, this is actually an emerald mine. So I kept the dirt in the area and you know, the stone, and just put a whole bunch of emerald ores down here. And so that's actually pretty simple to do. Now for the ceiling, let's make our way up there. Oh yeah, this might actually okay, you could actually consider this to be, you know, sort of the inside of well, what the potential inside of the Xbox Series X could be looking like. Just a big old X on the ceiling, or on top. Oh man. But yeah, there's actually going to be this like chandelier and stuff like that over here. There's actually going to be quite a complicated design that I'm working on. It's going to look quite beautiful. And so this bank is actually right by the academy that I'm actually building. And you guys remember that fountain that I actually moved in the structure block video? Yeah, it's still here. So, yeah, it's in two places at once. And this grand staircase leads up to what's going to be the main building, because this is actually going to have, well, actually this is going to be the church. So yeah, as you guys know, I'm a Christian, and so you know, I follow Jesus, and so you know, my theme. I mean, you could probably say I'm obsessed with following Jesus, but hey, I'd rather have that obsession over anything. It's like For King and Country actually said in their song Amen. I didn't warm my voice up, but here's what they said. This is my confession. You are my obsession. It's really good. And like I love that song. It's actually pretty powerful. It's kind of prophetic. It's pretty insane. In fact, speaking of which, I might actually start working on this church right about now. Now, when you build, you gotta have some kind of foundation. So, you know, I actually have this here, this row of blocks over here, set up to be, you know, where the floor begins. So, yeah, I'm gonna be building over that, and actually, let me clear out my. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this command block somewhere because I don't want. Or is my inventory full? Yep. I'm gonna have to do /clear, or and I have an ender dragon egg in there, or actually, yeah, I could just clear that out. And here's how I'm gonna do that. There we go. /clear. So that clears, you know, items from your inventory. So now you don't have to worry about, like, you know, just dropping everything and, you know, putting stuff in chests. And yeah, you're pretty much done. And now let's, like, yeah, look at that. All done. Cleared out, even my hotbar. Pretty insane. Yeah, if you're actually building in a particular area that actually has, you know, sloping land and stuff like that, then, like, you know, and yeah, you think it's the perfect place to start building, but you don't want to clear out a whole bunch of land, then, like, you know, hey, in order to have that perfect view that you've actually pictured, then, like, you know, sometimes you have to do all the work. I mean, look at how I actually, like, you know, got the shield military base to pretty much be shaped out. I cleared out a whole bunch of land. I mean, I cleared out pretty much a pretty big chunk, not as in, you know, Minecraft chunks, but, like, you know, figuratively, of land. If you were to give somebody, or a beginner in Minecraft, a simple job, it would be to clear out a bunch of land. Because, like, you know, so some of you guys might actually, like, you know, agree with me, but, like, you know, the simplest job, or the first thing that that a beginner at Minecraft could actually know how to do without even learning a particular thing is break stuff. I mean, jeez. When like, you know, whenever somebody actually, like, you know, who doesn't know how to play Minecraft, especially on the PS4, you know, comes over, then, like, you know, I gotta make sure to put to put a sword in their hand. That way they don't have to break anything. As I actually make my way to completing clearing out the second row. I have a bit of advice for you guys that I've actually been thinking about this, with this whole experience with the Bedrock Edition. I mean, to tell you the truth, they could have at least, kept 4J around to, add particular features from the Bedrock, the Bedrock Edition to the PlayStation 4 edition, because the way that this actually would work, or it does already work, it's not. You got to be cautious about your world, because if you've actually had years and I mean years of work, then please do not delete the world that you started off with, because you actually what the Bedrock Edition actually does is it pretty much converts your world so that it can actually be in the Bedrock Edition. So it doesn't actually duplicate your the world in the Editions version. It just copies it, and you just continue from there. And so, right now, yeah, in the world that I started off with, so the original version of this world, this fountain is actually still here, and it's not really moved to any other place. And also, the command blocks, yeah, it's not being put into the original world. So, yeah, so in this case, if you switch from your Bedrock Edition world, version of your world, and switch to your original world, you'll have to continue from where you left off, because the PS4 edition will no longer be updated, because 4J is pretty much through with Minecraft. Sorry to say it, but I wish they could have actually done it a different way, because I want my original world to pretty much be with these new features. On top of that, you would also have to pretty much find a way to back up your this copy of your world, because it's kind of tough to find where to disable the autosave within your world, because there's a whole bunch of complicated menus, and I have not found that button yet, and I want to disable it mainly. Yeah, you see, I'm looking at you over there. I'm looking at you. I'm talking about you. You need to be disabled so I can save manually. Look at this. This is actually going to be sort of a series, kind of inspired by if you're subscribed to Stampy Longhead or Longnose, or whichever name he actually goes by now, then yeah, he actually has this world called his Lovely World, which he kind of stopped working with, I guess, temporarily, I guess, because he had a big series going on pretty well. I mean, it had over 600 episodes. My goodness. But since I'm actually a big gamer, and I've become a bit invested in Minecraft, I'm willing to give this a shot, because there's a whole lot of potential with Minecraft, and a whole lot of potential with this world. And so, yeah, I would like to show that full potential. So yeah, this might be a series. Let me know if you guys actually want this to go on. I mean, yeah, I say that, but like, you know, in the comments, nobody comments. I'm such a small channel. Why? Please, just to make me feel better. Please, if you're new to the channel and like, you know, have just heard about my my videos and stuff like that, or just, you know, clicked on it because it seemed pretty interesting or something like that, then yeah, please, I beg you, feel free to like and subscribe, because there's actually a whole lot more gameplay that'll well, that I'm pretty sure will bless your life. So yeah. Kind of repeating the outro there. Well, not repeating, but the outro will actually repeat me. Also, before I go, this is actually a bit in the future. You've seen the progression and stuff like that. But yeah. I forgot to mention, guys, again, if you want to support me and my music career, please feel free to check out my album on Apple Music, Spotify, and many other online stores and streaming services, including iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play Music, Spotify. It's not doing so well on Spotify. Come on. Amazon Music. You know, Clara Musica. Yes, that's a real thing. Yeah. There's actually a whole lot of places to listen to it, and yeah, it's going very strong. So yeah, feel free to check it out. 8th Street's home. Anyway, as I actually clear this this area, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time on the potential next episode, even though I actually have so many series going on. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time, and God bless. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate it. And also, thank you for keeping up with the channel as well. If you're brand new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. There's actually a lot of gameplay that I'm pretty sure will bless your life. Thank you guys so much. 8th Street's out, and God bless.